What's up? This is DJ Funktual, and I'm barely functional, but I'm here to teach you about the greatest samples and breakbeats in hip-hop history, alright? Why don't you come on with? We're gonna travel all around the world looking for funk. And our first trip is to the UK, home of DJ Funk K. You know what I'm saying? Let's do one that matters to Biggie, alright? Oh, Sylvia Strickland, baby. She's a Roy Ayers person. We don't know. Oh, Lord. How much time do we have left? Same song. You can make it if you try. I can't stress that enough. You can make it if you try.
Hi guys, this is George Jet from the DJ Talk Show, and I am here with one of the most funkiest historian of hip-hop. Just about everything about hip-hop and funk, this guy right here knows about it. And his name is DJ Funktual. Funktual, tell us just a little bit about what you do, what you are.
I am a YouTube video provider. I am I'm an edutainment provider.
I like all these words.
I'm trying to make history lessons more entertaining by keeping them kind of loose and funky and goofy and silly and
Right.
you know.
So we're going to put a link of his YouTube videos. He basically has all the samples, hip-hop samples, top 10 hip-hop samples from back in the day all the way to beginning. And I'm excited if I sound a little bit stuck, but I'm excited to actually interview him because I follow him for now over a little bit over 6 years. And this guy just knows everything that has to do with hip-hop and funk. So are you a DJ? What do you do?
Okay.
Tell me about it.
When I was a kid, I right around 1983, 84, I started to realize that music was more important than all the other things in my life. You know?
Okay.
And baseball cards and all that other stuff all started to just fall away, and it became about vinyl. And once I had a big enough collection, I was in like a youth group as a kid. You know, when your mom wants you out of the house and she goes, "There's youth group around the corner. Get out of the house.
Get out of the house.
Go to youth group." And that's what it was. It was like a religious youth group, and we just wait for them to stop talking about their stuff so we go downstairs and play dodgeball.
Okay.
But one time when they were sitting there discussing their stuff, they said that they wanted to have a dance. And I had enough records, and all the kids that were all on the board, they were all older than me in high school, but I was convinced that I could do it, and I borrowed a couple of, Donna Summer records from this person, and, to cover the things I didn't have.
Right.
And I rocked my first dance and made out with a 10th grader. I was all excited. It was an awesome show. And from there, I kind of just got passed around my town from VFW halls to Sweet 16s. You start doing all your friends' parties. And so I did that up until college. And then I didn't do any DJing from like 1991 until about 2000.
Okay.
While I was away at college, I was strictly like, find yourself and,
right.
sex, drugs, and rock and roll college. I wasn't lugging my records all around and, to keg parties. That'd be bad.
Okay.
But then after that, I moved down to Florida in 2008, and I was going around looking for gigs, and I sort of felt like that maybe I was too old, like I wasn't sexy enough. Like Florida is a really kind of a visceral, visual sort of culture.
Gotcha. All right.
And I maybe I didn't have on my best outfit either. Maybe I was going in confident that I was going to win them over with my head, and they were like, "Hey, old man, what, you want to come? You want to play Frank Sinatra on the weekends?
Right. What do you want to do? Yeah. Cocktail hour DJ or something?"
And so I went on YouTube with all that pent up frustration and energy, and I just started throwing all the things I knew at the screen, and it went viral.
Where do you gain all that knowledge? It's like I'm looking at you now and I want to like get in that brain and suck up all the things that you know. How did you gain this knowledge?
Okay. I love this man, but I'm about to destroy his image of me. Because I'll tell you what, I don't know that much more than everyone else. I really am a student of hip hop just as much as everybody. I always say that the people who were fans of the channel taught me just as much as I taught them. But what happened was when you make that first video and it goes viral,
Right.
and all of a sudden there are 10,000 people that want the next video next, I just kept going. Well, you know, I only knew maybe 60 or 70 that were really hot.
Okay.
But I've done 55 episodes, which is 550 songs. So obviously at some point, I started using the internet to try and help me find more and more samples. I'm not a ultimate crate digger with millions and millions of records.
Right.
I didn't do it the hard way. That's why I don't take credit as being this big musical story, and I'm more like a tour guide.
Okay, but
that's how I am.
So you learn still from the internet. You get your ideas from your members that are on your YouTube channel and all that. But you do collect a lot of everything about music. You have posters. You have, Notorious B.I.G., which by the way, he just filmed one of the videos with Rappin' Duke and Notorious B.I.G., which a link will be provided.
Yes, the juicy untold story.
Right, but you do have a lot of stuff that's in hundreds of records. Yeah, I'll just pull one out just so we can see. This was not staged in any way. We're just pulling one out. I don't know which one we got here, but let's
this
just
one
see what
is
we
George
got.
Carlin. That's to remind me that there are comedy records inside.
Okay.
So you have the Cheech and Chongs, the Pee Wee Hermans. In front of it is I believe the Christmas records, novelty records.
So these are all novelties.
Bo Duke from the Dukes of Hazzards records, pop culture records.
Right. So you have a lot of information. You buy all your records. You do collect them. What else? Have you had any type of celebrities interaction? Have they mentioned you anywhere?
Yeah, I've been very, very fortunate. YouTube is very, very good to me. Going to the DJ Expo and being recognized by Biz Markie, who himself is one of the great minds of digging and breaks and sampling. That was amazing. This is the New York City, I don't know if they can see that, but this is the Urban Movement Tour. That was it was at the Roseland Ballroom in January of 2011. Okay. And they made a hip-hop expert bar, kind of like the iPhone expert bar. Okay. And they put me with Grandmaster Caz, who was the writer of Rapper's Delight. He's the real guy who wrote the rhymes that they stole. So while I was with him, I gave him one of my T-shirts, and he actually ended up wearing it in Ice-T's documentary, The Art of Rap. Wow. Which was really very, very cool. And I also, on that thing was Grandmaster Theodore. Okay. I met him that day as well. Okay. He's also got a Sample Junkie T-shirt.
And you do have a couple of merchandise, and they have shown up in other documentaries too, right? I think Duck Sauce was one of the one of the videos too. That
Duck Sauce by Barbra Streisand by Duck Sauce uses my shirt. That I gave to 8-Track. We were at the closing of Fat Beats in New York City. When Fat Beats closed,
now did he tell you he was going to wear that shirt, or he just happened to wear that shirt for that video?
A mutual friend, I want to say it was Dre Mays. Okay. I'm not sure, but a mutual friend said, 8-Track is here. He knows your stuff. If you want to give him a shirt, I can introduce you, whatever. Okay. And I was just,
But you gave him a shirt, and he later on, whenever he shot
put
the
it
video,
on somebody.
He put it on it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That is so cool. How many members do you have right now as of today in your YouTube channels?
I just crossed 23,000 subscribers.
Wow, that's 23,000 people that love hip hop funk. You definitely have to check that out.
Mm-hmm. Wow. And the channel is not just samples. We also do record store walking tours so people can see all the different record stores from around the country. We also do something about Sublime. A lot of Sublime songs are derivative of reggae, so we have a whole Sublime series where we break down all their songs. And then we have something called No Freaking Way, right, where we teach people about songs that everybody knows, like say I Love Rock and Roll by Joan Jett, and we play them the original one. Not a lot of people realize it was a British group called the Arrows that originally recorded that. So that's another series, No Freaking Way. Right. But our new series, which we shot today, The Rappin' Duke, is the Story Behind the Song series. And we did Killing Me Softly already. We just did Rappin' Duke, and the next one will be the Pass the Doochie story. Right. About how little white kids singing about marijuana defeated racism at MTV. You won't believe it. That was the first black people on MTV was Pass the Doochie because they deemed the kids non-threatening. They broke the color barrier.
Right. It's amazing the knowledge he has, even though he does give credit to a lot of people, but he does have a lot of credit. I mean, a lot of knowledge of.
Oh, I am a nerd who studies. I admit to that.
Right.
But I don't know everything like the
One
way,
of these days we'll do an in-depth, and I want to show all the things that he has because he's got like everything that has to do with that. What is your next step? Where do you see yourself in the next, let's say, a year and a half, 2 years? What level do you want to take it to?
I have.
What would be your ultimate job if you had the job today? What would you want to do?
Okay.
I know it's a difficult question.
No, it is, but I have thought about it. I am one of those people that has so many different projects in the works that if someone rich ever attached themselves to me, we could make a movie, we could make a documentary, we can make a lot of different things. I used to say that my dream job would be working for Rhino Records,
Okay.
making compilations of the greatest samples. Imagine an infomercial in the middle of the night, folks, where a stoned person is telling you about his favorite hip-hop records. The only people who are up late at night watching TV, watching infomercials, are stoned people. So all of a sudden you're just feeding them these mind-blowing nuggets of their own youth.
Right.
You would make $1 million out of it. But I know that, it's hard to do. If I shoot it myself, they'll just steal my idea and get someone else to do it. Yeah, so I'd love to teach in Africa or any place where, like, I have a lot of friends that do a lot of charity work in Africa with the schools for the deaf and stuff. If there was ever any way for me to contribute, I would love to be able to do, like, a Kickstarter type thing where we, do tours. We either a bus tour around America helping people or even a... like I said, something in Africa to help out people that are in need right here. So I don't know what the future holds, but I got a lot of stuff. I just need a rich guy.
Rich guy with some money.
Yeah, if
give
you
him
got
some money and let's take him to the next level.
Seriously, if I had an assistant and a secretary and a rich dude with money, I would have so many more fun things going on.
And ideas.
Yeah,
that's cool. That's cool.
Everybody feels that way, though, don't they?
Yeah. And just a random question: what's your favorite food?
What's my favorite food?
Yeah.
Crab rangoon.
Crab rangoon.
Crab rangoon, man. If they make it right, even though it's not even real crab, it's just so good. And cheese. I love it.
And another random question. I know this is going to be a tough one because your brain's going to go all over the place. If you had to name 3 of your favorite either artists or song, only 3.
3 of your favorite what?
Artists or songs in general.
Okay.
I know it's tough.
No, that's not a problem. My favorite artists are like separated by genre. Sly and the Family Stone is my all-time favorite group. They will always be in my heart because it's the hippie movement mixed with the evolution of funk. It wasn't quite what James Brown would make it, but it was the beginning of what funk could be. That's Sly and the Family Stone to me.
Okay.
So they're always number 1. Number 2 is Mike Doty. He is the lead singer of Soul Coughing, the 90s group who had a song you might know called Super Bon Bon.
Okay.
Or I Don't Need to Walk Around in Circles.
Okay.
That was his other song too.
Okay.
He is one of the great songwriters out there. He has had a solo career beyond Soul Coughing that is phenomenal. My all-time favorite and the greatest rapper that there ever was is Rakim. I love Rakim. It means the world to me to hear him go. So those are my 3. It's not that hard. My favorite song is Ship of Fools by World Party because I really do believe we're all a bunch of idiots. And I don't want to sail with this ship of fools.
Right. That's cool.
Save me from tomorrow.
That's cool. So, could you give me like an impression of Sanford and Son? Because you're like the white version of Sanford and Son when you're behind video.
Hold on, Elizabeth. What are you going to do?
Well, with that, I'm gonna let you guys go. This is DJ George Jet and DJ Funktual for the DJ Talk Show. Check out his site. I'm going to put links everywhere on this video. You have to check this guy out. You'll spend hours and hours and hours learning, being entertained. This guy's funny. This guy's going to give you all the history, all the good stuff. So I guess you're going to do some impressions or something.
That's all I want to do. Read the Franklin.
See you guys later.
1968.
There you go.
The following year, in '69, Barbara Acklin came along.